The calendar page is a lie on the wall. It's been a year since I watched the curtain fall. They told me by January the air would feel light, that I'd stop reaching for you in the dead of the night. I've scrubbed every floor and I've repainted the halls, trying to wash your shadow off the cracks in the walls. I've done the breathing, I've done the moving on, but the weight hasn't lifted even though you're gone. They say time is a river that washes you clean, but I'm still standing right where we've been. It's a dull, steady ache, it's a thrum in the bone, like a radio playing when nobody's home. I'm tired of the better, I'm tired of the fine. I'm still tracing the ghost of your hand into mine. Yeah, the world keeps turning and the sun's working, but God, it's been forever, and I'm still hurting. I went to that diner on the edge of the town, where we sat in the booth and we let our guards down. The waitress didn't ask, she just brought me one cup. I couldn't find the courage to even look up. People are laughing, they're making their plans while I'm shaking the dust off my empty hands. It's not a sharp scream or a sudden collapse, just the slow, quiet sound of a heart in relapse. They say time is a river that washes you clean, but I'm still standing right where we've been. It's a dull, steady ache, it's a drum in the bone, like a radio playing when nobody's home. I'm tired of the better, I'm tired of the fine. I'm still tracing the ghost of your hand into mine. Yeah, the world keeps turning and the sun's working, but God, it's been forever, and I'm still hurting. Is there a deadline for missing a soul? A limit on how long a part stays a whole? Because I'm checking the clock and I'm checking the sky, and the healing they promised is a beautiful lie. Still hurting in the morning light, still hurting when I turn off the light. It's a long distance fire that refuses to die, just a cold, heavy shadow in the back of my eye. But I'm still hurting, I'm still hurting today. I watch the taillights fade into the gray, with 1,000 things I lack the nerve to say. The air was heavy, thick with all the words that stayed like captive, songless little birds. I reached for your hand, but I pulled back instead, fearing the ghosts of the life that we led. Now the engine is quiet, the driveway is bare, and I'm talking to shadows and cold, empty air. It's the weight of the secrets, the stay that I chose, the promises shattered before they were spoke. I'm a library burning with pages of white, holding on to the things I refuse to write. Now I'm drowning in silence, a heart turned to lead, haunted by feelings that I left unsaid. Yeah, the loudest of screams is a quiet goodbye, with a world of I love yous left under the sky. I walk through the kitchen, I sit in your chair, trying to find what's no longer there. I should have told you that you were my north before the distance started pulling us forth. But I played it so cool, I kept it all in like a gambler who's losing but thinks he can win. Now the ink is all dry and the pen is a stone, and I'm king of a kingdom where I'm all alone. It's the weight of the secrets, the stay that I choked, the promises shattered before they were spoke. I'm a library burning with pages of white, holding on to the things I refuse to write. Left under the sky. Is there a place where the unspoken goes, a valley where every regret finally grows? Because I'm checking the mailbox, I'm checking the wind for the start of the sentence that I never penned. Feelings unsaid, like a letter with no name, just a flickering candle without any flame. I'm still here, darling, with a throat full of dust, watching the almost turn into rust. Everything I did is fake. It's killing me today. Feeling so the porch lights humming a low, steady tune, while the shadows stretch long in the heat of the June. You left your spare key on the edge of the sink without leaving a note or a moment to think. There's no slamming of doors, no shouting of names, just a cold, quiet ash where we once had the flames. The closet is open, the hangers are light, and you're already miles deep into the night. It's the silence that cuts like a jagged edge knife the screen is a mirror that says nothing at all. I walk through the rooms that we painted in blue, looking for traces of what shifted in you. Was it a slow motion fading, a ghost in the hall, or a sudden decision to let the glass fall? The coffee is brewing for two in the pot, a habit of loving you whether or not. I trade all this quiet for one honest scream, for a reason to wake from this hollowed out dream. Give me a reason or give me a lie, just don't leave me here with an unspoken goodbye. No goodbye, just the dust in the light, and the way that you vanished right out of my sight. The words are all heavy, the words are all dry. I'm still waiting here for the unspoken goodbye. You didn't say it, you never said it. Unspoken. The mirror is a map of where the 2020 since went ahead. I'm staring at the glass, trying to make sense of it. There are shadows in the corners, there are etchings in the skin, traces of the battles that I didn't want to win. I see the 3 a.m.s in the dark, circles under my eyes, a topography of secrets and 1,000 muffled cries. Every mile we travel, every bridge we burned away, has left a jagged signature that's written on my face today. And I'm reading the lines of pain tonight, drawn in the gray of the January light. They're the creases in the forehead, the cracks in the soul, the story of a heart that gave up its control. You can't smooth them over, you can't wash them clean. They're the physical echoes of everything between. I'm a living ledger of the love that we became, just a body defined by these lines of pain. I look at my hands and I see the white of the bone, holding on to memories like a heavy set stone. There's a tension in the jaw, a tightness in the chest, where the 2020 sets don't succumb to take their rest. I used to have a softness, I used to have a glow, before I learned how deep a single note could go. Now I'm a sketch of a person can't smooth them over, you can't wash them clean. They're the physical echoes of everything between. I'm a living ledger of the love that we became, just a body defined by these lines of pain. It's a permanent ink that the heart uses to write the things that it suffers in the middle of the night. No surgeon can fix it, no healer can mend the architecture of a love that met a bitter end. Across the 2020 Twitch horizon, watching the sun go down, watching the cold set in. They tell the truth when the lips start to lie about why I'm still here and why you said goodbye. The lines of pain, ending. The lines of pain. The mailbox is jammed with the flyers and the bills. The 2026 winter is bringing the chills. I left the porch light on for a month and a day, but the shadows just grew in a permanent way. I checked the GPS, I tracked every flight, but the horizon is empty in the middle of the night. The cold rack is lighter by one heavy suede, and the promises we made are starting to fade. Now the silence is heavy, the silence is black, with the weight of the person who isn't coming back. It's not a see you soon or wait for the call. It's the sound of a I wrote a frame in the hall. I'm bracing for 2026 to be long and be blue, accepting the never in the absence of you. Yeah, the door is still locked, but the truth is a crack. You're never, no, never coming back. Not ever. I finally moved the chair from the side of the bed, trying to clear out the echoes of things that you said. There's a space in the driveway where the oil stain dried like a tear on the pavement that the universe cried. I went to our spot by the bridge in the park, but the us that was carved there is lost in the dark. The seasons are shifting, the world is in bloom, but there's a January freeze in every single room. Now the silence is heavy, the silence is black, with the weight of the person who isn't coming back. It's not a see you soon or wait for the call. It's the sound of a hollowed out frame in the hall. I'm bracing for 2026 to be long and be blue, accepting the never in the absence of you. Yeah, the door is still locked, but the truth is a crack. for someone who just isn't there. Just trying to keep the 2026 spirit alive. But the never is certain, the never is deep. A promise of absence that you're gonna keep. Oh, you're not coming back. Never coming back. Calendar page is a liar on the wall. It's been a year since I watched the curtain fall. They told me by January the air would feel light, that I'd stop reaching for you in the dead of the night. I've scrubbed every floor and I've repainted the halls, trying to wash your shadow off the cracks in the walls. I've done the breathing, I've done the moving on, but the weight hasn't lifted, even though you're gone. I went to that river on the edge of the town, where we sat in the booth and we let our guards down. The waitress didn't ask, she just brought me one cup. I couldn't find the courage to even look up. People making their plans while I'm shaking the dust off my empty hands. It's not a sharp scream or a sudden collapse, just the slow, quiet sound of a heart in relapse. They say time is a river, still hurting. Is there a deadline for missing a soul? A limit on how long a part stays a hole? Because I'm checking my clock, and I'm checking the sky, and the healing they promised is a beautiful I'm still hurting in the morning light, still hurting when I turn out the light. It's a long distance fire that refuses to die, just a cold, heavy shadow in the back of my eye. Stay hurting, yeah, I'm still hurting today. I watch the taillights fade into the gray, with 1,000 things I lack the nerve to say. The air was heavy, thick with all the words that stayed like captive, songless little birds. I reach for your hand, but I pull back instead, fearing the ghosts of the life that we led. Now the engine is quiet, the driveway is bare, and I'm talking to shadows and cold, empty air. It's the weight of the secrets, the stay that I chose, the promises shattered before they were spoke. I'm a library burning with pages of white, holding on to the things I refuse to write. And now I'm drowning in silence, a heart torn to lead, haunted by feelings that I left unsaid. Yeah, the loudest of screams is a quiet goodbye, with a world of our love used left under the sky. I walk through the kitchen, I sit in your chair, trying to find what's no longer there. I should have told you that you were my north before the distance started pulling us forth. But I played it so cool, I kept it all in, like a gambler who's losing but thinks he can win. Now the ink is all dry and the pen is a stone, and I'm king of a kingdom where I'm all alone. It's the weight of the sea Is there a place where the unspoken goes? A valley where every regret finally grows? Because I'm checking the mailbox and checking the wind for the start of the sentence that I never penned. Feelings unsaid, like a letter with no name, just a flickering candle without any flame. I'm still here, darling, with a throat full of dust, watching me almost turn into rust. Everything I didn't say, it's killing me to deep. Feelings unsaid. The porch lights humming a low, steady tune, while the shadows stretch along in the heat of the June. You left your spare key on the edge of the sink without leaving a note or a moment to think. There's no slamming of doors, no shouting of names, just a cold, quiet ash where we once had the flames. The closet is open, the hangers are light, and you're already miles deep into the night. It's the silence that cuts like a jagged edge knife, the see you later that cost me life. No final I'm sorry, no where did we fail, just a ship leaving harbor without any sail. I'm reading the air for a sign or a cry, but I'm stranded alone in an unspoken goodbye. Yeah, the hardest part of the story we told is the ending you left for the wind to unfold. I'm checking the phone for a text or a call, but the screen is a mirror that says nothing at all. I walk through the rooms that we painted in blue, looking for traces of what shifted you. Was it a slow motion fading, a ghost in the hall, or a sudden decision to let the glass fall? The coffee is brewing for two in the pot, a habit of loving you whether or not. I'd trade all this quiet for one honest scream, for a reason to wake from this hollowed out dream. Give me a reason or give me a lie, just don't leave me here with an unspoken goodbye. say it. You never said it unspoken. The mirror is a map of where the 2020 since winter hit. I'm staring at the glass, trying to make sense of it. There are shadows in the corners, there are etchings in the skin, traces of the battles that I didn't want to win. I see the 3 a.m.s in the dark, circles under my eyes, a topography of secrets and 1,000 muffled cries. Every mile we traveled, every bridge we burned away has left a jagged signature that's written on my face today. Just a body defined by these lines of pain. I look in my hands and I see the white of the bone, holding on to memories like a heavy set stone. There's a tension in the jaw, a tightness in the chest, where the 2012 since ghosts have come to take their rest. I used to have a softness, I used to have a glow, before I learned how deep a single note could go. Now I'm a sketch of a person drawn in charcoal and ink, standing on the edge of a memory's brink, and I'm reading the lines of pain tonight, drawn in the gray of the January light. They're the creases in the forehead, the cracks in the soul, the story of a heart that gave up its control. You can't smooth them over, you can't wash them clean. They're the physical echoes of everything between. I'm a living ledger of the love that we became. Just a body defined by these lines of pain. It's a permanent ink that the heart uses to write the things that it suffers in the middle of the night. No surgeon can fix it, no healer can mend the architecture of a love that met a bitter end. watching the sun go down, watching the cold set in. They tell the truth when the lips start to lie about why I'm still here and why you said goodbye. The lines of pain written in deep. The lines of pain. The mailbox is jammed with the flyers and the bills. The 2026 winter is bringing the chills. I left the porch light on for a month and a day, but the shadows just grew in a permanent way. I check the GPS, I track every flight, but the horizon is empty in the middle of the night. The cold rack is lighted by one heavy sway, and the promises we made are starting to fade. Now the silence is heavy, the silence is black, with the weight of the person who isn't coming back. It's not a see you soon or a wait for the call. It's the sound of a hollowed out frame in the hall. Bracing for 2026 to be long and be blue, accepting the never in the absence of you. Yeah, the door is still locked, but the truth is a crack. You're never, no, never coming back. I finally moved the chair from the side of the bed, trying to clear out the echoes of things that you said. There's a space in the driveway where the oil stain dried, like a tear on the pavement that the universe cried. I went to our spot by the bridge in the park, but the us that was carved there is lost in the dark. The seasons are shifting, the world is in bloom, but there's a January freeze in every single